I grew up kind of on Christian beliefs. What would you say it differs mostly in Christian and Muslim?
I ain't gonna lie, Islam is the most like
Or
the
Muslim, I'm sorry.
beautifulest religion I know. I mean, I can't say I search for Christian shit and things like this, but I didn't search. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I only know Islam. I know some things about Christian, but I didn't read the Bible and thing. But like, I search a lot in Islam, a lot. Like, this is like the only religion I focused on, and like, this is the one that brings me the most like realistic shit. You know, like if you see like if you take the informations and shit about Islam, you're gonna see that this is just beautiful. You can't. At first, I was like, yo, it's not. It's a religion like all the others. You know, we don't know what's gonna happen at the end of the day. But when I search about my religion, I was like, damn, I'm
Powerful.
I'm fucking chosen and shit. I'm like, yo, that's cool. I ain't
Do
gonna
you
lie, that's freaking cool. And shit started to happen and shit. Like
let me ask
I
you this.
started to what?
If somebody does not have the faith, do you think they should be able to go to heaven?
In my opinion, I ain't gonna lie, I can't really say shit. But
Would
in my
you
religion,
let
there's
me ask you this because you're putting it on the judgment of the higher the God. If you had the decision, would you allow?
Allah what to go to heaven, even if you're not like
Yeah, yeah.
have faith about.
Well,
But I
not
don't know,
faith.
cause
Would if you didn't know about it, or if let's just say not that you didn't have faith, or you did not have faith, but you lived as a good person.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't say the. I think in my opinion, I think they're not going to heaven because I can't say you're not chosen and shit. That's why you're like lost and shit. But I'm just saying that it's you can take go in internet and go see. Yo, there's a lot of TikToks about shit about
No,
these
yeah, I get it.
Allah
Let me
and
ask
shit.
you this though: what happens
Yeah.
when a baby dies?
In my religion, they go directly to heaven.
Okay, and
Like
why do they
for
get the
us,
green light compared to somebody in their 60s who never heard about Muslim religion?
what about what?
Say somebody lives their whole life and they're 60 years old and they die and they never heard about the Muslim religion.
Uh, I they're not getting one judgment. Like you need to start doing your religion,
But what I'm
and
saying is, would they be allowed to go?
no, I don't think like look, you need to like
What's the
listen. Like
difference though?
I think that
What's the
I
difference?
think that
Why does the baby get the green light unknowingly, but the older person does not?
no, I'm not saying the other person doesn't have the green light.
Okay.
I'm just saying that I think God is like a good judge, and if like he decided that you're gonna die at 16, he probably gives you the chance to get informations from Islam. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now that you're alive,
I
just
mean,
try to take some information. Just
what
go
happened
search in
before?
Google Muslims,
What happened?
religion. Simple as that.
What happened before Islam?
Before Islam, what you mean?
Did everybody go to hell?
I mean, uh, I think I don't. I'm not really like. How can I say that? I can't like say something. You know, I can't lie about it because I don't know about
Okay.
before Islam and shit. You know,
I would look
like I
into
can't.
the basis of it and what happened prior. Because in a sense, I think Christianity was kind of in that sense that God kind of forgave everybody for their sin. I mean, Jesus forgave everybody, so that you didn't have to go through the Pope and forgive yourself and give confession, which was the difference I think between Christianity and Catholicism. Catholicism. So, I mean, what was prior to Muslim? Did you have a way to redeem yourself, even though what was it, Muhammad?
Look, we trust that there's a God and Muhammad alayhi salatu salam is his messenger,
Okay,
and
I got you.
you can't like
It's
God is
not, yeah, okay. No, I got you. Yeah, it's like
yeah.
Jesus. When I look at Jesus, he's a man who definitely lived. Same with Muhammad. There's record of these both men and who they were and what they did. Now, there's speculation on them being greater than the average. In my opinion, it's dependent on what story you look at and how it was told. But in sense, greater can be seen not physically but mentally, or physically through word, right? So it,
Yeah, that's cool.
it definitely makes me think, but it concerns me though that uh, I agree. You know, you can have the religion, but now let's take it to the point: if somebody practices a different religion, do they get to go to heaven, even though these religions possibly have the same basic moral value, even though there was different messengers?
Those questions, I ask those questions to myself too. Like, I can't really answer it. I know one guy answered it. If you want, I can like drop his IG or something
Yeah.
after if you want. But this guy knows a lot about Islam, and I'm watching a lot of him, and he's living like close
Well, let me
here
ask
in
you this:
Montreal.
if you ask it yourself, that tells me
Mhm.
that you have heart for others, even though they might not agree on everything. So in the long run, if your religion does not allow it in some senses, but other religions do, would you see that as a good thing for your religion to do? That you would want that at least? That your religion would accept others even though maybe you don't agree on everything, but the
Bro,
morals?
I would like everyone to go to heaven. I don't want anyone to go to hell, you know?
Yeah.
I can't, but I'm not the judge, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
I can't judge shit, you know. Like, it's
But no, I
God's
appreciate you for
prerogative.
saying that in the least, because it tells me that you at least have faith in people.
We all people like
Not
all
just
we
faith in
all
your
want
own.
everyone to go to heaven and shit. But like, religion is not something that I can write, or like it's already here and I can't move that. It's already written somewhere in the Quran and things like this, and I can't change that.
Yeah.
I want I don't know if someone with another religion, like some point of view, or says like there's a lot of scholars in Islam who's saying like it's
Yeah.
like 50%, 50%. Like, people are saying they can go to heaven, and a lot of people are saying if they're practicing and they're good people, they can go to heaven.
Well, yeah, no, I agree, and I kind of it's weird that I don't know if I'm gonna put it to a bad tone, but I don't mean to, and I don't look down. Obviously, you had the conversation. I think you're a good guy. But the way that it's outlooked, with the opposite side, that people not only don't want them to go, but they want them to die, and the radical part, right,
Mhm.
of Islam. And what do you think about that?
um can you like repeat? I like my primary language is French, so like
Oh
it's
no,
hard for me
you're good.
to understand.
Like basically, uh, in Europe and stuff, a lot of terroristic stuff based on Muslim or Islam, right? Uh, and basing it off of a old story in the Quran that's misperceived by some, um, and others don't see it that way. Now, what would you see it as?
In my opinion, I ain't gonna lie, terrorists are just like, it's like they're saying, oh, like, in my opinion, I don't say I'm right or something, I can be wrong, but in my opinion, terrorists are just not Muslim. It's not that
No, no, I agree.
if
Yeah.
someone says Allahu Akbar doesn't mean they're Muslims, like they can say Allahu Akbar, but there's something else, and they're like shooting people, and they're just because they're saying one word in Islam, that means God is the greatest, and
It means that
they're
they're
not
Muslim and they
they're not
represent all of
Muslims,
you.
they're just
Uh,
not Muslims. You can say they're Muslims,
I
but in
completely
my
agree.
opinion,
I completely agree with you. I talked to another Muslim who was in Egypt, um, a younger guy himself, and he kind of had the same thing. These people aren't real Muslim. They are fake.
Mm,
They take the word and they misconstrue it, and they're making us look bad, basically.
exactly.
So um, I
Exactly.
I don't want to look down on any religion and the fact that you guys have morals and you base your life kind of on the fact that these morals you need to live by in order to do better. Um, and then you take it to the fact that you have to do this or I'm going to kill you. Well, that's like, whoa, what are you talking about? Where did it change? Like, so when I talk to people who are actually Muslim, it's eye opening a little bit to see like the difference in what the media puts out and what you were saying. So I love it, man.
Yeah, yeah. I think Christianity and like Islam is like two really interesting religions. Like I don't know about the others, but those two religions, like I don't
Supposedly
know.
they were
It's
brothers. I mean, and isn't that Muslim that Jesus was Muhammad's brother?
no, I don't think so.
No.
Because I saw that Jesus, peace be upon him, is a messenger, and they're all messengers. Like
Yeah.
in a religion, I think that there's a God, and God is the greatest, and there's no association with him. Like no, he's not like he's not like us. He's something else. Like he's not a human. He don't need organs. Like
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
he's
God,
just better.
God, yeah.
Like organs. He's just not in a place because he don't need a place.
Yeah. So when we're
It's
talking these
it's really like
people,
I'm not like
when we're talking these people,
you
I
know
see what you're saying. That basically, when I say that they're brothers, it's almost putting them to a higher power and saying that they both have divine intervention or divine power, basically. And it's a no. What you're saying is it's really God, and they were just both on kind of the same page of directing that message.
I don't think that they were brothers.
Yeah, yeah,
They're probably
exactly.
the guy who said that they're just. He probably. I think he said like we're all brothers. Muslims are brothers. Something like this. But I don't think they were brothers. I don't hear about it.
Yeah, no, I mean it makes sense. What you say. I mean, you read more into it, so and you're not reading the opposite side of it, but
Yeah, I want to try to read about it because it's really interesting and shit.
no, it is. I love looking into religion. That's why I'm asking people. I'm on YouTube if you want to follow along.
Yeah, alright, I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I gotcha.
It's the profile. It has the Viking horns though. It's not the cartoon monkey.